let me know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Irish Dota League Season 4. I'm here with Taylor Dota. We're gonna take you through some Monkey Kings versus the stand-ins.
Hell yeah. Merry Valentine's Day,
Merry
Irish Dota fans,
Valentine's Day.
whoever. If,
If you're here
if you're
watching
a,
the
lose,
Dota,
a loser, a
yeah,
loser like me and Antti, or
oh
the
dear.
10 players in this game, and yeah,
And
it's
we
good
we
stuff.
yeah, we're still waiting our third date enjoyer tonight with the Dota 2. Moth will be joining us shortly if all goes to plan. For now, though, Taylor and
Ten
I,
seconds
we're going to
remaining.
take you through this draft phase. Lich and Clock, very meta supports,
Five
just being
seconds
picked up by both
remaining.
teams.
Yep, super good heroes. I really like the bans on both sides as well. Like Monkey King's banning out Clicks Earthshaker. This is like the hero that he's definitely best on from what we've seen. And the other only hero I think we saw him play is wait, Kunkka and something else. I can't remember the third hero, but
You can't be
um
demanding. You can't
yeah,
be
really good ban so
relentless.
far. Taking out the Death Prophet as well from the Monkey Kings. Oh, and taking out the Viper as well. I think it's actually really clever that they target a Voxo on his bans because he doesn't. I think he's like really, really good at like a small hero pool. He does have like a decent hero pool in pause 3, but some of these heroes like the Death Prophet and the Viper, like he can kind of just like
Ten
1v9.
seconds
So
remaining.
it's a good angle to take.
Are you surprised we're not
Five
seeing
seconds
more meta
remaining.
carries be banned? I was expecting the Spectre to be taken out of the pool and possibly the Bloodseeker.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess these teams just prioritize
These
the
player
I don't know.
bans.
Yeah, yeah. I think like in Irish Dota, at least it's like the bans that happen are usually almost like player targeted rather than like the meta targeted, or sometimes there's some overlap in
Radiant
that.
team ban.
Um, but even the things like the Visage, we're not really seeing so much Visage nowadays, but that's another
Continued
a
theme, the
Voxel
Voxel
hero.
bans, yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind of I guess that is good for both teams as well. Like the fact that these like I mean the three heroes Spectre, Dragon Knight, and Bloodseeker, oh, and PA
Ten
actually,
seconds
all the
remaining.
pretty much really strong carry heroes are open for either
Five
team right now.
seconds
Which
remaining.
who's playing? Oh yeah, Bicep Femoris for stand-ins. Okay, he's the guy who plays Nature's Prophet, right? I think.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, I think so. I don't really remember seeing him play many other heroes. He definitely has, and I can't, but I just can't remember. Whereas I think Dara currently he plays. I've been seeing him. He's been playing more like PA in his pubs and playing Bloodseeker. So maybe this is like I don't know. This like no carries ban thing will be better for him, but I'm not sure.
One thing to note here, we don't have blinks for Monkey Kings today. We've got Strapping Young Handyman instead.
Oh yeah, God, I can't believe we didn't. Yeah, I can't believe we didn't even mention that. Yeah, so Monkey Kings, they are not the team that they were at the start of the season. Punjabi is gone. He's dead. Blinks is also dead. They committed suicide together on today on Valentine's Day actually. And now we have Sassy playing pause four and strapping young handyman playing middle position for them. So
Radiant
I
team
think
pick.
both of these players, I would say they're pretty like similar skilled to Blinks and to what do you call it? Blinks and Punjabi. But I guess the difference is that Punjabi is playing pause three and now Avoxo is playing it. So
10 seconds remaining.
Well, I hope Blinks and Punjabi are having a
Five
lovely
seconds
Valentine's
remaining.
date and not watching from their nice restaurant.
yeah, I think they will be. Oh shit, I need to update the stream
The
title actually.
title, that's a
So
classic.
uh,
It's not an Irish
I'll
Dota 2 stream without the title being wrong for the first 5 minutes.
yeah, and then the VOD's fucked.
I
I'll do
th
this quickly actually.
so we do see the Spectre ban finally come out.
Dire team pick.
We're still going to see the Lion picked up. I think likely a Reese hero here.
Um, I think so. Yeah, actually, clock. Reese might be the one playing clock.
Ten seconds
I'm not sure
remaining.
actually. I don't really know enough about either of these players. I don't know if they can like. one of
Five
them goes
seconds
is
remaining.
definitely going to go past five, and one of them's definitely going to go past four. It's hard to tell
It's
Dire
actually.
a
team
flexible
pick.
support duo, so happy to see it go either way. We see the Lena picked up, terrorizing pubs right now, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, this hero is insane. It's good actually that they get this click hero out soon because I feel like because this hero
10
pool is small,
seconds remaining.
getting that pick early for one of his heroes is really nice. I don't remember
5
if you played
seconds
this hero yet
remaining.
actually in Irish Dota League, but
I don't recall
I
seeing
think it's
many
one.
Lenas, actually.
Yeah, it usually does get banned. I played against it. We got wrecked by it actually, and then kind of realized how stupidly strong the hero is. Um, but I think it's the one of these heroes that it's like I feel like if you catch her,
Radiant
she can't, and
team
she doesn't have
win.
her Ags thing up for the magic resistance. She can't die pretty easily. Okay, and there's the JP Underlord. Okay,
We'll
okay.
we'll see him
I think
standing in
this is
front of these backline damage heroes.
yeah, yeah, it's good. I think JP is like a couple of heroes that he's like really good on.
10
I think it's like
seconds
I don't know,
remaining.
like Night Stalker, Legion, Underlord. I think maybe I'm missing one. I can't. Is Timber?
Timber, I
Actually,
think.
Timber is okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but the Underlord is pretty. I'm not sure we see this hero that much right now, but it's an absolute nuisance to play against. It's just like lanes well generally, and the fact that you're just like unkillable and have this global presence throughout the whole game is like super nice.
It should be
Kind of
pretty
surprised they would
nice.
pick this over like the Dawnbreaker though, because like Dawnbreaker is a fucking
Radiant
insane hero now.
team
Like it's so good, and it kind of
Bloodseeker.
does something similar to Underlord, where like you can sit on the other side of the map, come in and save your team, provide some CC. I guess it's just like a comfort thing. Like JP, it's probably just better on Underlord.
Yeah,
10
possibly they
seconds
just wanted
remaining.
someone who starts there at the start of the fight when
5
they're running like
seconds
a Lena
remaining.
draft. They kind of want this shield at the start of the fight rather than this
Dire
hero to come
team
in and
pick.
save later. I
Night
think that's
Stalker.
much better when you do have this Spectre or Bloodseeker where they can sprint in by themselves and don't really care.
And they've picked the Bloodseeker on Monkey Kings. I don't really know what the counter
10
to this hero
seconds
is,
remaining.
unless, yeah, I mean, I don't know, unless it's like
5
Doom or
seconds
something, but they've
remaining.
already got the Underlord, so maybe that's kind of fucked. I don't really know in terms of like carry matchups what's good against it. Um,
What do you think of the lane here, Bloodseeker into Underlords? I feel like
I want to
Underlord's
say
probably
it's,
too decent.
yeah, I want to say it's probably pretty free. Clockwork, if he plays really well, could maybe like, like mess him up in terms of like burning his mana and things like this, and then maybe it gets a bit easier for Bloodseeker, but I want to say in general he's probably chilling
Dire
pretty hard.
team ban.
Night Stealer.
Left
LS, the
Stealer. Okay.
carry pick.
Yeah. I feel like actually this could be really interesting. I don't remember seeing a Voxo play Nightstalker before, but I think like he has the potential to really like wreck this Lina and this Lich as
10
well. Like the
seconds
sounds,
remaining.
even Lifestealer might wreck him. Um, I feel like they're gonna
5
hit this like
seconds
timing in like
remaining.
the kind of like mid early game with Monkey Kings, where like
Radiant
every
team
nighttime,
ban.
they can play with like the clock vision and like hook and like Lion probably wants to get blink as well, and like Nightstalker moving them and like I don't know, it might just be really hard for standings to do anything.
Mm, so we're foreseeing stand-ins having a decent
10
laning
seconds
stage
remaining.
minimum, but then does Lifestealer need like the Ags
5
builds
seconds
to play
remaining.
into Bloodseeker?
Yeah, I don't really know
Or is he
what the
building
what the
Lincolns? Or because I feel like if you get ruptured in these fights as the life stealer, you're not having a fun
Radiant
time.
team ban.
yeah, I feel like maybe Lifestealer is one of these heroes that like can kind of deal with it, like because he has like the infest and he can kind of like he can still run away. If he gets ruptured, maybe it's not that bad for him. Um, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like he won't have the
10
damage to fight
seconds
Bloodseeker though.
remaining.
Like I don't like unless it's Lena doing the damage to kill the
5
Bloodseeker right now.
seconds remaining.
Like once he has his like Ags and like plus one item, like I feel like it's insanely
It's
hard
a
to
lot of
bring this guy
weight on
down.
the Lena's
Dire
shoulders
team
for a
ban.
game where they've got Clock Lion, Night Stalker.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. I feel like if this kind of like mid to early game goes how Monkey Kings wanted to do with the Night Stalker. Like Lena, I don't know. I'm just not sure they're gonna have answers to the Bloodseeker, and they only have a
Ten
+4
seconds
pick left,
remaining.
which I'm not really sure if there is this
Five
Some
sort of
think
pick to
seconds.
it's
answer the
yeah.
Bloodseeker.
It's
Dire
Pavel's
team pick.
playing 4 or 5 for this stack, or is it Jesse James, or are they swapping?
I cannot remember, to be honest.
I think it
Um,
might be Jesse James 4, and we haven't seen a Phoenix ban.
10 seconds
oh
remaining.
yeah, that hero exists. I forgot about that. Can you really pick it into like
5 seconds
Bloodseeker? I
remaining.
guess it kind of is like what's some soft counter to Night Stalker, right? You just like make it daytime and he has no
Imprint
attack speed.
team.
Mereska has
Maybe
arrived.
too insane of a
Yeah.
counter. They'll play it safe with a Dark Willow. Just gonna provide a lot of CC. Maybe make these fights a bit easier. Doesn't really get eaten by Night Stalker because of the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, ooh, I feel like this would be like a nasty lane to play against, like with the double
Ten
root from
seconds
like the
remaining.
Underlord and Willow, like playing against either of these, just like heroes on their
Five
own is
seconds
quite annoying in
remaining.
lane. So two of them might be a nightmare.
Well, we'll see if these lanes are strong enough for the stand-ins to have a chance pushing this lead we're envisioning into the mid game as we're rounding off the draft with the
Choose your
Reese
hero.
Rubik.
Ooh, I don't know. No, that's the mid
Young
Rubik.
handyman Rubik.
I mean, that's a pretty nice Rubik pick. Holy shit. I mean, Rubik in terms of like getting LSA, getting any Underlord spell, probably the majority of Willow spells,
You're
and
always having a good
the
time in an Underlord game. I feel like Firestorm is one of the S tier
yeah,
stolen spells. Yeah, we'd never see
okay,
Blinks playing
that's a
this
nice
hero.
pick.
That's all I'd say.
That's a super nice pick, goddamn. I didn't know what I had no in my head. I had no idea what they wanted, but that's some good shit. Hmm.
муа.
Leaning into Rubik, I still think is massively Lena favored, right? There's not many heroes that can play the lane into her.
Jesse James, man, this guy always takes the unpopular facet. Like
Growing cold?
he's
What does this
yeah,
do?
yeah. Wait, I feel like, well, hold up. I need to check because I feel like the other one is the one that people take where it's like, the lit shot like spins around the person. Yeah,
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 I
Frostbind
agree.
zone. This one is, yeah, whenever an enemy dies under the effect of Frost Shield, its duration is increased. And it's like one of those ones, like maybe it sounds kind of okay in theory, but like I feel like it does nothing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Jesse James is not a meta slave. We know that much. You want to stream your perspective in Discord
I
also?
certainly
Prepare for
will
battle.
for you.
Moths should be showing up soon as well, so
Don't mind me. Just a wee fairy going about her business.
Six through for a bit.
Your name
Looks like we're going to see a smoke move from Dire down to the bottom side of the map.
I won't lie. That was
I feel like
unexpected.
this Rubik Fast has got to be so good against the what do you call it, Underlord as well.
Yeah, we
So
do
both
seem
of
to.
these teams, by the way, both one draw and one loss so far. So both equally at the same point in the table. So it will be pretty big for either of them to get the dub here, I believe.
Просто муа.
I believe we'll see some close
30 seconds
games.
to battle.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think Monkey Kings are probably the favorites on paper, I want to say,
They
but
did not respect the buybacks once again.
also their mid player, like, well, they're playing with a different mid player, hasn't played with them before, and he hasn't been playing too much recently because he's been trying to get a
Just
degree, so
no.
on strapping young handyman. But this is quite a nice Ruby pick though, so it might not even matter that he hasn't been playing. He might just own
Battle
anyway.
begins.
Scouting for wards here. Not sure they
Yeah.
found it.
I think they would have saw Lena's place there. I'm pretty sure anyway. Lena versus Rubik mid. This is probably, I want to say this is probably pretty even, right? Rubik's probably one of the better mid laners against laner because pretty much like the majority of people lose this matchup.
Yeah, although I missed that first creep, so we'll see how this continues with young handyman being new to the team and maybe a bit rusty
Yeah,
on his mechanics.
it's okay. He's just warming up, you know.
Warming up, I'm certain of it.
Yeah. So what they did in the top lane? Okay, so they did put.
Yeah, Lifesteal Lich versus Nightstalker Lion. I think possibly the Lich is the big factor in this lane that's going to make the difference.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably gonna be one of these sleeper lanes. I doubt either of the
Down
cores are gonna
bottom.
die.
Dara found by the route into the Firestorm. A little bit of chip damage on him.
Mm.
So we're looking to see JP and Heisenberg maybe do a similar thing in this bot lane and pressure this Bloodseeker away. It's double melee down here, so they've got their work cut out for them.
Yeah, I feel is this lane also gonna be sleeper? I guess not. Maybe when they get level 2 and like clock or something, they'll just like run at them and try and kill. I
Yeah,
think
well,
maybe this is the only
comes
exciting lane.
out. Top lane, the Reese dropping pretty low to Jesse James. Has a nuke and a blood grenade. Steps
Yeah,
up too
you can probably.
far. Not quite in range for it.
We can get him on Jesse.
Reese playing a bit cocky over here, and it's working off. Jesse James just edging him there on the Frost Blast.
Edging the Frost Blast. I like it. Look mid. He's now warmed up. He's got 9 denies already. Young handyman.
Yeah, taking a
It,
big lead over Clixlina on the Rubik. Actually very impressive.
the first wave was just like a tester wave to remember how much
Yeah,
damage
checking the
Ruvik has
damage.
and things like this. Yeah. Nice. He's sweet. Oh, nice. Or
Double
spike.
stun, yeah, just pushes back the aggression.
Gonna fight for the
The
Lotus here.
fruit.
Oh, is he gonna get it? Free.
Very nice.
Get back.
Very sleeper lanes for a game with a Clockwork and a Lich, honestly. Expecting a bit more action
Yeah.
from our side lanes. But maybe... Oh, I say that. Top lane, Bicep Hammer is dropping low. Avoxo chasing him down, and they do find him. Jesse
Nice.
James maybe in a bit of trouble here as well, but stun not quite back up for the Lion.
I didn't expect him to die unless they're in this lane, to be honest. I thought it would just be like kind of good HP the entire time. Maybe, I guess, probably needs to get himself a stick, I guess, to not die again, or a bracer or something. But he kind of refuses. He just wants to get the
Greeding for
spaces up. He
the
doesn't care.
damage. Yeah, I think he needs the damage to play the lane against the Night Stalker, right?
Yeah, I think so as well. But like, I guess the bracers give him a bit of damage for that as well. But
He's got the 2 gauntlets, I tend to agree. Any action down bot? JP, I mean, doesn't really have the mana to make any plays onto this Dara Bloodseeker. So I think once again we're going to see a sleeper lane, and Bloodseeker is winning on the last hits. It's reasonably even.
yeah, I mean, I feel like it should go more Underlord favorite as he gets more levels.
You've been burned.
Top lane
Super
once
even in the
again,
middle. Oh.
Lich just gets caught by these double nukes.
Yeah. This is, I mean, exactly what you don't want. I mean, Night Stalker getting a good start in this game like means that I'm pretty sure he's just gonna take over this entire map.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Bot laners
It
go
is-
out onto JP with the battery assault, but just chasing him away.
It's minute 5 though. Now it's gonna be daytime in a couple of seconds if there is a time where they are gonna take this lane back from Night Stalker. It's like right now. Yeah, it is
Getting
daytime, so he's very
chipped
slow.
down. Slowly chipped down, more Frost Blast come through, but stun from Reese. once again just belaying this aggression. And the mana running low on Jesse James now.
Yeah, I feel like this. I never really understood what I added this like fucking shit to Lich, where he can't regen mana, but he gets it from, creeps dying. Isn't it? I never really. I don't get it.
It's
What the fuck?
because of the old ability before he had the pull, right? He had sacrifice creep. I think they just wanted to
Okay, okay,
give him
nice, a
back his
sick
theme.
callback. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's a Lich. He's like a dead guy or something.
Smoke
Oh,
wrap
going to mid.
from the Rubik onto this Lina with the help of the Reese line. They are going to find this click Lina, but doesn't quite have the Laguna on click just yet, so unfortunately can't get the return here. Heisenberg looking for the cleanup back onto Young Handyman.
Oh, can the
Uphill.
regen do enough?
He's going to hit the
Oh,
courier
he's regen out
instead,
of
but
this.
Jesse James is here with the Frost Shield.
Radiant's courier
Can they
has been
find
killed.
him? A couple more clicks. Jukes through the trees, the big Dragon Slave
Oh, the damage.
hits both the supports and still surviving on Young
The
Handyman here.
raindrop, the raindrop is doing so much work here.
One more Dragon Slave, doesn't quite get it off. Can Reese find the return
Ooh.
onto Jesse James? There comes through a click
Radiant's
as
middle
Heisenberg
tower is under attack.
thinks he's strong enough to fight this Lion. I don't think he has the
Oh,
backup of the Life Stealer. Maybe a bit too deep here. Reese has a Hex, has a stun. Opts to stun
Right, he doesn't
first,
have
gets
rage,
caught by
or?
the root.
Radiant's middle tower
It does
Still
have rage,
the
just didn't
rage,
more
not enough
presence.
mana for the slow just yet. Reese making so much space here. I
Is he
can't
gonna get
believe
the
he's got this
deny?
far.
The deny, it's
Doesn't
coming.
even try for
Oh
it.
no, it doesn't even try. What? Oh come on, man, you gotta try for that.
Surprising, but I mean, there's a lot of space.
It was a lot of space. Goddamn, Lifestealer just running it around. I mean, he did get the kill in the end, but still.
Click so close to this level 6, but Young Handyman just being oppressive now. Almost another level ahead.
Yeah, he does have the 6 now. I don't know if he's gonna do too much with it though. I feel like Lena's in their early game.
It's another
Generally-
smoke wrap
Radiant's
from the
bottom
supports
tower is
coming.
under attack.
See them from the top rune. They don't care that Lena's just hit 6. This is another easy kill. Set
Oh,
up with the stun
yeah.
into the cogs. Young Handyman, one more Dragon Slave's going to finish it off. The Lich TP comes a bit late, maybe into a dangerous situation here. As a shield rune for the Rubik.
Yeah. I mean, huge plays by Radiant. They kind of recognize that maybe Lena is like the only hero that is going to shut down this Bloodseeker this game. So if they...
Bloodseeker caught by the double root combo. Maybe he's going to go down here. Popped by the Heisenberg bomb.
Not a chance.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, if you leave him alone for this long bottom, that is going to happen. Although he is still like, he's been left alone bottom and he's still got really good CS, so I don't even think Dara is too phased about that kill, Like his game's still really good.
Yeah, pretty decent spread of the net worth. Lena's quite far behind, but that's just because she's been struggling in the mid against the Rubik and these two ganks.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I think appropriate targeting of the Lena, considering we think she's the key to getting back into this game. Couple
Dire's
stacks
middle
for her
tower
though,
is under
maybe try and
attack.
catch her up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What's he going for a boxer? Okay, he's going for the Phylactery on Nice Dugger. Nice, I like that.
Finger of Death at the
Radiant's
ready.
bottom tower has fallen.
Bicep Femoris on the menu.
Oh,
There it
they're behind
is.
on the
Yeah,
Lena
some
and
dire
Lich.
heroes
Oh.
here. Drops his Tranquil Boots on Reese. That was a quick pickup. Almost lost those there. But does lose his life as Click. It's a Voxo Night
Going
Stalker
back
level
in,
7.
yeah.
Pretty scary. They've brought everyone up here on Dire. And he's still hunting on this Night Stalker. One more mango, and from the trees, from the north of the map, somehow a clockwork has appeared. Finds the cog, ends up sniping the kill with it. Really nice play there from the clockwork, sassy.
Good on Rubik as well, though. They do get the kill on Sassy, though.
So still playing aggressive here into all these heroes. The double bracer phase boost is enough, and Reese, there's the finger, we wanted to see it. Heisenberg takes it.
all in all, really good trade for the Radiant though. This Lena is kind of suffering. She needs to get these bots and just farm up for another while before she's gonna be a hero, I think.
Do you think Travels is the right call this game?
I mean, to be honest, I don't know too much about this hero, but it's just what everyone does. Like, I feel like all you want to do in this hero was like go out, use all your mana to farm creeps, and then come go get mana again, rinse and repeat sort of thing. And like all they want to do until they have their like Ags and Shard is hit creeps. So this kind of enables them to be able to do that.
Dara in the
Dara
area
coming top though.
sniffing for a rupture kill.
Doesn't really have mana though. I don't think it's. I think it's like
He
extremely hard.
decides
Yeah,
to
and he'll
go
just.
back, but this is where the rest of the Dire heroes are congregating.
Yeah, if he walks out here, they might be able to kill him. They're smoked on Jesse James as well though. They do really want to find this kill.
Radiant are scanning.
Playing it very
He
safe all the way
oh,
back.
they scan. What a scan! What a scan by Radiant. I
Dire are
wonder who pressed
scanning.
this. They
Scan
know
goes
that they're
both
smoked here.
ways. And escapes with his life. Very nice.
Yeah, I wonder who pressed that scan. Right, I wish you could see who used the scans on the team, right? I hate like in a scenario like this, you see like a really good scan used, and I want to see who's the clever person on Radiant, which one it is,
Radiant's
because it's like such a game-winning play that someone's just done, and I don't even get to see who did it.
Top tower is under attack.
And the same with Fortify, except you can flame whoever presses it badly.
Yeah, exactly.
Dire's middle
I like that.
tower
There's
is under
like
attack.
a website where you can check like who glyphed, because they actually store that in the Steam API, but for some reason they just don't show it.
Is under attack.
JP
Oh,
found by the Dara Bloodseeker. The Rupture comes down. They should have more than enough time to kill him. As
yeah.
Heisenberg hook shot it up, gets zapped down by the Rubik.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And we have a special guest who has just joined us. Hello, Moth slash Maniac slash Eclown slash Irish Dota League intern.
That's just exactly what I was saying earlier in the stream. Is I just think they're going to struggle on the map against these really pick-off orientated lineup from Monkey Kings, and indeed you can see it coming out here. Jesse James getting gone on by a Voxo on the Night Stalker. Dominant plays across the entire map. It's been the story of the whole game. Am I right?
Hell yeah! I mean, you kind of are completely right. Yeah, were you watching the game on your phone or something?
No.
Yeah, all three of the cores in Radiant off to a really good start, and this Night Stalker, like, they don't really have a very good answer to him, to be honest.
It's just
I've
getting
thought
feel like-
Night Stalker's an underrated hero for an incredibly long time. Vision is just so strong in fights, and that being said, the team fight from Dire should be pretty hard for them to fight into. If they don't give them the pickoffs. Navoxo could be in a little bit deep here.
Not even a little bit, actually.
No, actually not
He's just
remotely
getting to
at
do
all.
whatever he wants.
Holy.
He's just walking around and they can't kill him.
Yeah, that will change for sure later into the game. They don't have unlimited damage on Radiant, and they're a little bit kind of burst oriented. So I think the Underlord does get a few of his items out, and if Lich doesn't get picked off right at the start of the fight, it can start to even out towards the end. But like not losing 2/3 of the map in the first 20 minutes is not going to be easy when a Night Stalker has had this good a lane.
Yeah, I mean they're like burst oriented for now, but like at the end their carry is a Night Stalker or is a Bloodseeker. So like when they get to that point later in the game anyway, like this guy doesn't give a fuck about any of that. He'll just survive through all of unless Lena and like Lich or something can like insta burst him. Like they can take the long fights like for sure.
Yeah, there will be a trade-off inevitably in this game where the Rubik will kind of pass the torch, I guess, to the Bloodseeker, because he won't scale infinitely in this game. I feel like he's just going to be like a secondary Underlord kind of bot later on, where he just wants like Pit of Malice and Firesteel with the massive AoEs. So he won't have as much impact on the late game team fights, but this must be pretty nice for Monkey Kings having a mid laner this high on the net worth charts at 15 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what do you think of the it was like Rubik very last pick in the game. Pretty fucking sick, right? I feel like
Oh,
they're
it
just
was.
like one of this.
Okay, I assumed that they'd like early picked it because I know it's one of Reese's. I think it is in fact Reese's most played hero. So I assumed they'd early picked it and then just flexed it off later on. But yeah, I mean, even as a late pick, it is just absolutely sick against the Lina and the Underlords.
Yeah, I mean it's like what? I think it's free, right? I guess, like I don't know, either of these heroes.
Yeah, Rubik as a hero was completely unpicked in the last major. I forget what it's called because it feels like there's a major every weekend. But I was looking at a list of the unpicked heroes, and Rubik actually was one of them. This hero's kind of fallen off a bit, but that's mostly because cores are getting picked so early right now, so it's pretty rare that you'll see a mid laner getting picked this late into the draft.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. There's like too many good cores right now, so like they're all getting picked like first or second, or,
They
which
smoke
is
up with
insane.
Rubik still showing. Reese is going to find Click here. He's got the Blink online, Blink
Go
Hex out,
finger
but
as
there are
well. He's
TPs. There are TPs coming in. They're going to have to make this quick, which they have done, but there could be some turn action here. JP's got the pit out onto Sassy. Curse Crown on. He's really far under tower on a Voxo, but they just don't have the damage to retaliate to anything here. Looking like they're just going to get away scot-free. Dara falling a little bit low, but Voxo's going to clean up Jesse James as well. Oi, oi, oi.
It was close. I feel like with the pipe, it was very. I don't know. They were just missing that little bit of damage, which I guess would be in this Lifestealer Radiance. You know, if he had a little bit of a better game, probably could have cleaned up there. But Tally's, oh, well, he's just finished it now. So
Alright. Yeah, it's a new hero from Bicep for Morris. I've not seen him play it yet in the tournament, I don't think. Um,
yeah, what has he
but
played apart from Nature's Prophet? I don't remember.
he played something weird against us game 2, but I don't remember what it was. I feel like it was like a... oh, it was a jug.
All right, nice hero.
Yeah, and Lifesteal is definitely a better hero than that, but it's gonna take a long time to come online in this one. And I think for a team like Stand-ins, where their supports are probably certainly their higher ranked players, they need to draft in a way where their supports aren't just going to get absolutely feasted on by a Night Stalker, because they're just not able to play the game on Lich and Willow with this guy running at them.
Yeah, I agree. The Night Stalker was the fourth pick, so it kind of. I mean, they just saw the Lich and the Lena, and that's why they picked it. So
Did their drafts imply that they were aware of, like, the role swaps? Wait a minute. There's a pit out onto a Vox, so he doesn't have ult. There's going to be a second latch of the pit. Clockwork goes in to buy some space, but does get mowed down. The pipe now is providing a pretty good barrier into this damage, but they've got the rupture out onto Click. Tower's still up, Blood right out. Avoxo now says enough is enough. He's ulting and chasing. Heisenberg whiffs the ult a little bit, not managing to clip the Night Stalker. The maze is down. They should be able to back out under the tower here. I think they will be calling this off, but Avoxo is going to be scouting the outskirts, still looking for the Lich, but Bicep for Morris is here this time. You said that was the different maker last time, but blink out onto him, the silence as well. He's not going to have rage. Radiance is doing a little bit of damage. Avoxo falling decently low, but they have the finger to finish him off. Avoxo falls to the Curse Crown in the background, except for that does no damage. I don't know what he died to be honest. Okay, it's a 1-for-1. It feels bad Lifestealer showing up to something and then dying, but they did lose a Avoxo.
yeah, I
The
think it's
killing
okay.
spree.
He just got absolutely minced, but I'm pretty sure Rubik has the what he called the Firestorm, which is like what best spell or something for Rubik. Oh no,
Yeah.
he didn't. Oh no, he
Oh,
didn't.
he's
He
got the
didn't.
Dragon Slave. Yeah, that's also a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy amount of damage is going to be coming out from this Rubik. The pipe had already been used in the earlier fight, so he could kind of do whatever he wanted at that point. They don't have this like I guess because they have this Underlord, they don't have this like Blink Initiator hero that Radiant have.
Yeah, it's I don't know how the hell they're supposed to start fights actually. To be honest, I don't know if they like maybe you need to wait for this Lich blink and shard. That's, come on, Lich shard, come on, Lich shard, so we can get a blink.
I
Doesn't
think
matter, they
the
lost.
the dream is that eventually they will feel like they have their item timing, and then they can just 5-man objectives down and force Monkey Kings to fight them. That's like the vision for a draft like this, but it's so hard against the Night Stalker's ability to just pick up supports.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea how what the fuck they're supposed to. They need to get like what like. Oh no, he's going for stuff in clock actually. They need to get like a four staff and what either support, both of them probably, and then they can just like as long as they can get out and play the game, get out the sounds and play the game, then maybe they can do something with this.
Yeah, as long as they each get one volley of spells out, the fights are feasibly playable at least.
Hmm.
First time around, the Lifestealer's doing an acceptable job given the state of the map. He's doing an okay job at keeping up with Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker definitely farms faster than Lifestealer anyway. So yeah, kudos to him for that. To be honest, he is kind of staying neck and
Oh,
neck.
Jesse, gonna get caught. Oh, he has the force though to get out. Rupture and sounds though. Oh, on the clock, they're gonna absolutely mug him. JP got no mana from the mana drain. Heisenberg as well. Is he gonna get caught as well? No, it looks like they'll just focus on JP. He is under the tower though. Oh, the Firestorm, Stolen Firestorm is gonna do absolute bits to him.
Radiant's bottom tower
Voxel as well, looking for Heisenberg, but decides. Oh no, wait, does he want him? Does he not?
Ooh.
Guess not. There's
Yeah,
no way.
you're right. The Willow's got the shard now, and he has the Brambles facet, so the fights are actually quite obnoxious to play positioning wise. Later on, when BKBs and stuff run low, I don't think they even have BKBs yet, but when they start to run low, the fights will be difficult, but you want to make sure that you haven't lost a side until then. But this is quite a typical Pavel drafting style, I think, where he likes to draft to be able to win team fights, even if everything else has gone to shit.
is under attack.
They can win a team fight if everyone hits their spells.
Mhm. I don't know, but it still comes down to like how do they start the fights and there like does he need to get like an 8 host or something on Underlord? Like is this enough? Because I feel like if they have like one person in place with like the Lich or like you know like the follow up from these other heroes, like they can like take a fight, but it's like how do they get to that point? How do they first get someone in as well? I don't know, it seems
Yeah,
hard.
at this point, it's going to be relying on Monkey Kings to mess up a go if they try an initiation and then Lifestealer gets like an infest save into a pit or something. But right now they're trying to make it go out onto Lifestealer. This
He
is
could die
actually
then.
going to be plenty of burst damage. Yeah, they've got Blink on Rubik as well as that. Yeah, they've just got so much cross map burst damage.
And get the Sange for the Sange and Yasha coming out to him there in the courier as well. That might have been possibly can live, you know, when he has that unless there.
Dire's top
Yeah,
tower is
Jesse
under
James gets
attack.
picked up afterwards as well. They need to be playing as twos right now. If Jesse James is sat behind the Lifestealer, he might be able to save him, and then he wouldn't be able to go down afterwards. Looks like they're just going to lose the top tier 2.
Goes S and Y second on Night Stalker. You rate this?
Yeah, I mean
Dire's top tower
it's
Makes
a
him
broken
pretty
item. I think
unkillable.
he might like I don't know. It's one of those things where if they do lose a fight, he is going to be like, "Oh, I need a BKB," and he's got the BKB queued next anyway. So it maybe feels a bit of a waste. I think I like SMY in a scenario where you want to buy yourself time, so you don't need to buy the BKB for a bit until like 5th item. So it's a bit strange to me going SMY straight into the BKB, but I mean, he's high net worth and 9k net worth up, so honestly, getting items full stop is probably good enough.
Yeah. I feel like I see people buy this in Night Stalker all the time, but how well does that actually stack with there's like a 35%, you know, status resistant talent? Or
People take
15?
that? I thought the other one was. Oh, he did take it. Okay. Oh, yeah. People do take that for sure. Actually, yeah. My bad. Um, I'm assuming that it does like it won't be flat stacking, right? It will stack diminishingly or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. There's no way it stacks just flat. Like, which makes me think the Sanjin is kind of like whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
But
or
like
maybe
as you
it's
said,
sick.
Adam's still broken. Adam's yeah, or maybe it's fucking amazing. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone buys this in that stock anyway, so it has to be good.
Yeah. Did it seem during the draft that they were aware of the like role changes and
Radiant
stuff?
are scanning.
Yeah, I think the bans were pretty good from both teams, but yeah, I think they banned Timbers off first phase.
Oh, okay. Hook
So
shot
they're
whiffs.
so they're
This
like
could
what?
be a slow start to the fight that they kind of need. Lena's in, but
Ooh, good
immediately
stuff.
getting gone on by the NS. But NS doesn't have any damage on his own, so it's just going to be splitting up the fight. His mana drain is so annoying, but he is falling really low. Bicep for Morris chews him down. Jesse James is getting hit down by Avoxo, but Avoxo falls to the Light Strike array. Lich Ult bouncing should stop any kind of pursuit. Clock is kind of in the thick of it, but he should be fine to back out. That's what I'm saying. They just need to mess up fights a little bit. They've got the pit out onto the clock, but he's got force. He should be fine to jetpack out of here, perhaps, with the Bloodseeker to cover him. We don't want to risk going too ham
I see
here.
gets you scared and lies to it.
The Lena's... Oh, Lena gets the stun out before the hook shot. The right clicks are gonna bring him down, so they take it down to a 7k net worth lead. They yeah, they did what I said. They went a bit aggro on the go, right? Behind a tier 1 tower. Is that really necessary?
Is under attack.
I would say no. I would say it's
Yeah.
not necessary. But it is like I don't know. You can tell he feels like strong and nice stalker right now. So he wanted to do that. Oh, he's actually dropped a little bit of net worth of Elena though. I guess this would be expected in a normal game, but I feel like Nice Stalker was having such a good start, and Click on Elena had a really bad start. So it's a bit surprising to see this flip already.
Yeah, Voxo's read on the fight was like technically correct. He went and split off the back line of the fight from connecting to the front line, but his team were not able to clean off actually finish off the heroes in the front line through the pipe barrier.
Yeah, the pipe seems like it's doing a lot of work already. JP on maybe his signature hero,
Yeah,
perhaps.
pretty
We'll have
easy
to-
hero.
It might be easy, but he's really good at it, right?
He is really, yeah, a master. In fact, he is a master tier underlord player.
Nice.
That's cool.
Going Lotus next means no one can get ruptured anymore.
Yeah. I mean, he himself will become a hero that they do kind of just have to ignore or rupture him. And he won't have tons of impact if they do ignore him. They
Ooh,
find
this is
Bicep
massive.
Femoris. He doesn't have the rage. He gets blink hexed out. They're gonna have the silence on top of it. He does have the SMY, so he's not falling that fast. It's a good glimmer. It does come at the cost of
That's
Willow's
not
life, and he dies afterwards. He couldn't find anything to infest, and they get the Lich as well. These fights can fall apart so quickly. They've got the Night Stalker flying around and the clock flying next to him with the jetpack. Oh yeah, these fights can derail so fast.
Dire's
And that
middle
Screen
high
tower
ground.
is under attack. Dire's
They going Underlord as well? Is he? I guess he's not going to take enough damage to die.
Do they have the damage for this high ground push into pit? They don't have the best heroes for it, and it is daytime right now. I think they will probably just take this tower and back off.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They don't
Not
even take the
in.
tower. All right. Not a total catastrophe.
Going for the Dagon next and Bloodseeker. Does he not want to buy the Aghanims? Is that not the whole part of this build? Am I crazy?
Yes, I think. In fact, you buy the Dagon because it gives you spell lifesteal, but the only spell damage he's doing is with Radiance because he doesn't have an axe. But no, it's fine. It's fine.
Good heal though.
It is. Yeah.
It's like free satanic kind of. Almost as
They're
the Ags are
hunting.
match stealer, and he's going for the BKB next. I feel like if he has those items, he actually might be quite scary.
He certainly won't be dying like a little bitch anymore, but he'll probably still be hitting like a bit of a noodle. But to be honest, it hasn't felt like they've had damage problems on stand-ins that much. It's probably just because of Lina being a bit of a crazy hero in that regard.
They're smoked on the side of standards. I don't really sure. Were they just getting some wards out or something? Or I don't really.
Yeah,
I
I
don't really know
think
what they were doing.
they just wanted to feel safe getting into their triangle and dewarding. If yeah, but by the looks of it, didn't feel confident enough to go towards the Roche.
One of the good things, I guess, with for the side of stand-ins is like, okay, they have a Bloodseeker with Aegis, but this hero like cannot hit buildings. You know, like, and the fact that they can hold the high ground with like Lina and Underlord means they can maybe be really patient about this, and they don't even give a shit about this. They just, I don't know, play to outlive this kind of beatdown they're getting in certain places.
Definitely could be one that could go on for a long time for sure. Like playing into the Lina Dark Willow Lich Underlord high ground.
Well, I should have
Like
forgot about Lich as well.
yeah, the Lich armor on top of this.
Yeah, he took
Uh,
the other facet, by the way, on Jesse James. In true Jesse James fashion, took the.
Excellent. Yeah, because he's not a meta slave,
He's not a meta slave, but
but he
honestly,
is losing.
might work out. No, probably not because of the Lich facet. I'd imagine.
Uh, yeah, no, high ground is definitely going to be a tough one to break. Um, what they did in the last fight is kind of vital for what they need to get the high ground, but like it was only Underlord that was alive, and he even managed to hold it to some degree on his own.
Radiant are
Um,
scanning.
and that was a fight that was a team wipe, literally right in front of the base. So this game could last a long time.
What happens in that time? They just four of them hold base, and Lifestealer runs around the map and tries not to feed. And this is it for 40 minutes until something happens.
I To be honest, I think that tower hit might be so bad that Lich could potentially just hold the high ground on his own. And like, I
Yeah,
mean, they have Travels Lina, they have Underlord ulti, and Lifestealer is just difficult to kill on the map. So they should always be able to get some level of farm out on the map, regardless of the game state. I think they should always be able to have two heroes farming. It's not what they're doing right now, but maybe they feel like this is necessary versus the Aegis. But I think they should trying to get someone out to clear these waves.
farming Aegis, snore. How was your dinner though? Was it good?
It was alright. They fucking took their time though. But yeah, it was nice. The wine was very bad. I was looking forward to a nice wine, but it was actually disgusting.
Unfortunate. I bought a 3.99 euro wine from the supermarket beside me, and it's quite nice.
That's probably what I drank, but they charged me 35 quid.
Yeah, probably. He's got a Scotty on Endar. You think he's tripping fucking balls with the shit, and he's got a shard queued up. I don't think this guy plays very much Bloodseeker. I'm not gonna lie.
Dara actually queues 12 games a day and plays no heroes in this time. I'm sure of it. I'm not going to turn this into a Dara slander stream, but I, I don't understand this item build whatsoever. I do think the shard is underrated though. The Bloodseeker shard, when you see Bloodseekers and they're like not having the impact that you feel like they should be having, it's because they haven't bought this shard.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't fucking agree with that. I think this shard sucks.
It heals. No,
It heals
I think
35 a hit.
yes, I think this is quite good when he is a hero that can overheal and is playing on a barrier. They're smoked up,
Yeah.
Heisenberg,
Oh.
blink in, but the quick fingers on Owen, Blinks could never. Hook out now by Sassy onto the Heisenberg. Voxo's ulted up, looking for the backline. Bloodseeker to follow. They're not bringing down this Willow. No heroes are dying currently. JP on the backline has been ruptured. He's TPing from his tier 3 to his fountain, but he's going to get to his fountain even quicker. The Lich ult now is out with the deep, huge pit from Rubik. It's the size of the Ancient. Oh, I can't
He's
move!
Underlord.
Has fallen.
Yeah, alright. Lich should be out in a second to ice armor these barracks. But They have the glyph first. Lich, please help us.
Dire's middle barracks
They will almost certainly lose one side here. We'll see if they choose to go more. The Bloodseeker Skadi just proving
has fallen.
too much in these fights.
That is, yeah, that's the one reason I won the fight actually. I think he just got a little bit too hasty on Pavel jumping into the base when they can be patient this game.
Yeah, quick fingers on Owen with the blink out as well. Yeah,
I
just
think even if you
just a
get
bit of
this
a hot
kill, I'm not
mess.
sure if it works.
No, it could just be a product of frustration of the. Like we said, they have some difficulty starting fights. They have no blink stun, and yeah, maybe a bit of frustration coming out of Pavel saying, "Fine, I'll do it myself," but wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah. Almost as the BKB though on left there. Should just be able to fucking run at them with that shit. So I'm
Yeah,
not sure how much damage he really does against these cores.
do
Yeah,
we need
mimic.
to see like what's the item after BKB? He needs some absolutely insane damage item. Like I feel like you can't buy Daedalus on LS because he doesn't know base damage, but I feel like he really needs something that's gonna make him hit. But yeah, I mean FNY BKB Ags is should be crazy kite from him.
Yeah, he will survive. Maybe that makes enough space for like Lena and Underlord and like the supports to get enough spells off. Maybe he's in there. Oh, are they looking bottom? They might find that sucker.
The gaze is out, but he has the BKB. They missed the click follow up LSA. And now they're gonna try and run away, but Avoxo says, "No, you're not running from me." He ulties up, he's chasing in. Guys, why have you initiated on me? But it's backing out now. He's been pitted. The
Ooh,
good
Lena,
hook shot
yeah.
out onto Lena. Lena misses the LSA again, but another Curse Crown onto Avoxo. He's getting kited now. Terrorize as well. They do have vision of him. He's hitting another Bramble. He will slowly tick down to the Radiance. Dara trying to chunk into Click, and these pits are just ginormous. He's just playing Underlord, but on steroids. There's a buyback now on Lich and on Underlord. Rubik has been stunned up. He's not quite as tanky as an Underlord. The buybacks are paying dividends for now. They're trying to chase the clock. Lena's bought back as well, maybe a little bit late. That's the first LSA that's hit of the fight, but it is a good one. Yeah. They clutch victory from the jaws of defeat, or whatever the saying is.
Way, senor. I mean, I think it's still 3 buybacks. It's just, I don't think, and they don't really get any objectives off of this, so I think it's pretty bad.
Yeah, they need to translate this into some
They're gonna get
kind
the
of
tier 1
map
top.
area that they can hold. Yeah, something, anything, please. Yeah, I mean they have to play really careful now because probably maybe any hero that dies is GG. To be honest,
Yep.
one thing that you can say about Bloodseeker's build
Radiant's top
it
tower
is
under attack.
like since he didn't go for the Ags early, his tower damage isn't that bad. Like he's hitting for almost 300 damage.
Yeah, Scotty does a bit, I guess. He's gonna be. I feel like he is just unkillable now, though. I don't want to see other sides. I don't know how they're gonna
Yeah,
get even with Lena. Like, I guess we can never count out Lena because this hero is kind of stupid.
yeah, Lena. As long as she's hitting her spells, she just needs to be a bit more patient. I think. Wait for the solid lockdown from the Willow and follow up on that.
Yeah, I mean they tried on bottom. I think it's just like the status resist to the SNY fucked her up a bit, made her miss. They are smoked up on the side of Radiant now, though. They don't have Rubik, but he's kind of coming. I think he has bots as well. Going the mid wave if he needs to get there any faster. They see Underlord, and the Underlord does not have buyback.
So the
So
Blink stun out from Lion and the ulti out from Vox. So if this fight goes bad, it's going to go very bad. It will almost certainly be GG. Lich has fallen and Bloodseeker's going to start chunking into JP. He's probably given the pit away on the Underlord as well. That's 2 heroes dead without buyback. Dara is godlike in-game and out of game. Avoxo
easy.
is peeking around at Click. He gives vision for the Hex out from Reese. They're clicking into Avoxo now. This Night Stalker ult is presumably going to be ending soon, but not soon enough. The Lena's going to fall. Avoxo now out under tier 4s. Heisenberg's trying to hit back with the Bedlam.
Dire's bottom tower is under
They're using tons of spells. This lifesteal is just not getting to play. He's out of mana. He's E-bladed his fingers. He Bloodseeker's silenced. Oh my god.
Dire's bottom
Two
tower
beautiful cog hits are actually what started this, draining his mana. I mean, you
Absolutely, what a
call it,
beast.
right?
has fallen.
That's
Yeah, there's zero buybacks. They're definitely going to get the megas at least.
Dire's
what I
bottom
do like
tower
about this.
has
What I like about this Blinks team is they're a team
The-
who notices their problems and they adapt. And their problems were their players, so they just got rid of half their team.
Dire's structures are
Yes, yes.
fortified.
Hair Smazzle, Hair Voxo says, "Get out of here, Blinks. Get out of here, Punjabi.
Yeah,
It's time for us to win."
yeah, and a good showing by Owen. I'll be curious to see if we're seeing more of him down the line. He more or less said that if he has fun, he'll play more. Um, I'm not 100% sure. I didn't have the full scoop. Do we know if this is Blinks out 100%, or is this just guys? You organised a game on Valentine's Day, and I have a girlfriend.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it is the soft kick. How
Yeah,
did they not
they
get megas here, by the way? Are they stupid?
actually I have no idea. What are they, like, Lifesteal is still dead, guys. Like, you team wiped them. They had 0 buybacks.
They're
But
winning.
maybe they feel like they can just do it
Regardless.
regardless. We can do it all dead, we can do it all alive. We'll just make you all dead again. Voxo ulted out now, very close to Fountain. He's going to 4-shot Jesse James. The stolen LSA out. Dar is going to chunk through Underlord, not making him look tanky at all. Willow's dead. Lena's refined to her Fountain, ruptured up. Guys, call it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Valiant.
One more fight.
Look
one
at
more
the
fight.
size of this pit.
That's a very
Oh, that's a
very big-
huge cone onto the pit. There are 2 heroes inside it. Avoxo's chunking. He's actually doing no damage right now. Good hook shot out onto Clockwork, kind of the unsung hero of these fights. Managing to continue. A lot of fights are almost over, as
Okay.
indeed this game is. GG is called. Excellent showing from both teams. Woo! I love Div 1.
Nice. A better showing from Monkey Kings though. Good job in the win.
Yeah, take me off there.
Very dominant performance.
We'll be right back.
Yeah. Hello, Irish Dota fans. Once again, Merry Valentine's Day. We're here with game two of the stand-ins versus Monkey Kings. Monkey Kings taking game one in quite a decisive fashion. With the Night Stalker pick, which kind of mogged both the Lich and the Lina and the Dark Will, actually. Now, in game two, the stand-ins have banned it out. So, are they going to win this one?
Dire team
Moth
ban.
slash Maniac slash Ecoin slash Totally Irish Intern?
Uh, the Clockwork to me is
10
actually
seconds
an
remaining.
equally impactful ban. I think that guy did
5
huge
seconds
amounts of
remaining.
work. But
Dire
stand-ins
team
need a Clockwork-esque hero. They need a bit of initiation
Radiant
that they
team
didn't have
double
last time. Monkey Kings are going to first pick out the Lich. It is extremely broken. It didn't look that broken last game because of how hunted it was by the NS. But yeah, I just want to see a bit of initiation from stand-ins so we can have a bit more of a two-sided game.
10 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
I wonder what the hero that is going to be, though, on the side of stand-ins, because
5
J
seconds remaining.
the heroes that JP plays, it is like what it's like Underlord, Legion, Timber, Night Stalker, and Night Stalker and Timber are already gone. And it's kind of rough to pick Legion into like ice armor, like a save like this.
He's a
Dire
pretty
team
competent
ban.
Mars. I would maybe like to see that. And the Jesse James Phoenix is a bit of a classic, right?
Nice, nice. I like that. Yeah. And this is good. I feel like this got through the entire draft without getting picked or unbanned or picked or banned last game. So I'm kind of happy that they try to go for this because I mean this hero's good right now.
10
He's like really good
seconds
at it.
remaining.
So
Yeah, he's one of the better players on the team, and it can feel a
5
bit sad if
seconds
you're like
remaining.
just forcing one of your better players onto like a Lich like he was last
Dire
game. So
team ban.
definitely like the fact he's playing the Phoenix. It would be obviously very unlikely that they do this, but if they need to, I know that Alpha Omega Papega can play it as well. But I think they're going to want to see. Honestly, I'd love to see like a tiny from him. I think that's what they need. Some kind of playmaker,
10 seconds remaining.
mid damage, mid tank kind of hero that
5
he can set
seconds
the tempo
remaining.
with a bit more on his own.
I agree. I think the Tiny could be
Radiant team
a nice
ban.
pick for stand-ins. I feel like having one's like having that initiation, like you said. Two, like I think like because Click maybe is I think he is the lowest MMR in the team, right? I think like having
If
him
not the
being like
league, yeah.
yeah, possibly,
10
possibly.
seconds remaining.
I think like having like him being as the guy who like goes in first to set things up for everyone else,
5 seconds
especially when you have
remaining.
something like a Phoenix who would really can really do well in team fights with that sort of thing. I think it's probably a good pick for Click.
Yeah, I think conceptually it ticks a lot of the same boxes as the Shaker, which is his best hero. He's a master tier on it.
Radiant
It
team
it
triple
wins
kill.
most of its lanes. It can farm decently, and then yeah, start fights later on. They can also flex that onto
Red
Alpha
team
Omega
kill.
Papega. It's his most played hero. They pick the Spirit Breaker. I mean, that's initiation. It's a pretty incredibly underpicked and unpicked hero. I don't know about underpicked, but yeah, unpicked hero. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
starts
oof, I
fights.
think the only
10 seconds
the only people that
remaining.
are picking this are what? No, not Tundra. No, it is Tundra.
5
Oh no,
seconds
it's Power
remaining.
Vision. The a 9 class plays this.
Oh, he
Um,
does.
yeah, and they're like,
I
Dire
but
wouldn't be
team
everyone.
surprised to
ban.
see a Willow. Oh, Tusk. Okay.
Okay, that's for I
So
guess.
this is a pause
Um,
for Reese Tusk, mayhaps.
yeah, we think so. I mean, he played on Sassy. He played the pause 5 clock last game, so I'm not sure if they're just gonna be locked into those
10
roles.
seconds
I
remaining.
think Reese does play this hero.
Reese.
5
Um,
seconds
My
remaining.
voice is going. I don't know what the hell's going on.
not enough cigarettes.
Tough God, tell me about it, dog.
I think Tusk is a bit of a weak for at the moment. Especially laning into like Jesse James is playing 5 on this team. Phoenix, Tusk into Phoenix feels really miserable. Um, so
Radiant
not the
team pick.
strongest hero as a
Right,
4,
sure.
but also yeah, you can't pair it with the Spectre. So the Lich Spectre supplementing the Spectre is kind of weak laning. Spectre, they're uh they're sticking a bit to their narrative last game. Very pick off
10
heavy.
seconds
Tusk
remaining.
can hunt with the Lich and Spectre can join. But I think stand-ins have
5 seconds
better
remaining.
tools to do that themselves, at least right now.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like I feel like if I see a Spectre on I'm on pause 3, it's like the eyes are just open to like like, it's like a free lane. I can have a game on kind of like pretty much whatever hero I want right now.
Yeah, is this
Uh,
one where you'd look towards a Tide Hunter, perhaps?
I mean Ted's free. Ted's free. I mean with the Spirit Breaker as the pause 4, I'm more leaning towards like a range hero, to be honest. Just because like I feel like this is like a clunky ass fucking lane. Or you could do. I mean, you could also go for like Darkseer, to be honest. Like this hero isn't really picked so much right now, but like I feel like in terms of like someone who builds like a pipe against Lich, someone who lanes well with the Spirit Breaker, probably like can build like Shivas to enable the Phoenix team fight. Like that, I don't know. That could work. It's like free fucking lane as well.
Knowing how these guys have played in the past, I think like I agree with you. They would like a ranged hero would give them a nice strong lane, but I think they prefer to generally kind of sack JP and leave him to do his own thing.
Radiant
Spirit
team
Breaker can
pick.
go roam the map. They pick the Bristleback. Okay, that's one of the most contested heroes in the game right now. I believe it had a 100% contest rate at the last major tournament. Has it lane into the Spectre?
My brain kind of forgot about this hero. I mean, this is. I
10
mean,
seconds remaining.
Bristleback will just win this lane. He doesn't really give a shit about Lich so much.
5 seconds
Not at least
remaining.
in the laning phase. It's kind of whatever. I think if they really want to dominate this offlane, they should just land the Phoenix and the Bristleback together, and then Spectre will most likely get very shut down. Means you can run some range here with Spirit Breaker and Spirit Breaker in the pause 5.
Dire
Yeah,
team.
Might be hard though.
Behold the horn of
a
Magnus.
Magnus mid. Okay, this is I think this well, it could be a Magnus carry. That's also not unheard of. Indeed, it could be a Bristle carry. Um,
Yeah, then kind of actually, yeah, this could be. Yeah, I actually don't even know what this is, to be
yeah,
honest.
I'm not 100%
10
sure,
seconds
but like
remaining.
the Magnus does fit the
5
tiny
seconds remaining.
Earthshaker archetype of like do good like hybrid damage, lockdown, initiation, counter initiation, etc. I actually really like their draft right now. I think they've managed to pull out a very nice mix of like heroes that they specialize on and heroes that are incredibly meta. The Spirit Breaker is a bit of an outlier in that regard. Be curious to see if they can make that work.
Yeah, I don't really get it. This might be like every time I see him play it, he loses on the hero. But I think if I was like a Voxer right now, I'd maybe ask for Axe
Hmm.
because like the triple melee shit. Like you've like good team
Dire
fight with like
team
the Lich and
ban.
stuff as well.
Visage.
The Visage is an
Mm.
Avoxo speciality hero. It is banned very frequently against him, and he tore up the last LAN with it quite successfully.
10 seconds
I don't
remaining.
know how much I rate it this game. There is one thing that was pointed out to
5
me though,
seconds remaining.
where the birds can actually still stun. They can still drop while they are stunned.
What?
So
That cannot be true.
no, that is true, and they can do it during RP. So if you get blink RP, they can drop and cancel the skewer back. I've
Okay.
seen this as a counter. So maybe that's what they're thinking, or they could just be thinking, like I'm 10k MMR. Let me tear up these 5k shit kids with this hero. Because it doesn't look like an inherent counter to any of these heroes. In
Radiant
fact, I think
team ban.
Bristle probably quite likes it,
Radiant team ban.
but it's Visage Tusk.
Yeah, Visage Tusk is pretty OP, right? Like this is like I don't know. This has been pretty good since TI, and it's still good. So,
Yeah,
but one thing is though, I think like to like the Bristle Spikes
10
and
seconds remaining.
the Magnus and Power, or maybe just like like even like a Spirit Breaker charge. Like I'm
5
pretty sure the
seconds
birds get one
remaining.
shot here.
yeah, yeah. Conceptually, I think this looks like quite a miserable Visage game. I do think this is largely like a combination of ego pick of like pick me this because I'm good at it and I'm better than these people in my head.
10
Um,
seconds remaining.
and my plus 4 player is also 10k MMR and
5
playing Tusk, which
seconds
combos
remaining.
insanely well with it. Like I think in their minds they're like we can just carry this game as two if we have to.
Yeah, I agree. So they've left their mid to last pick again on, well, on Monkey Kings at least. We don't really know about the standings. Magnus could be mid. I'm not really sure if Click plays it.
A lot of
Um,
Owen's hero pool is kind of gone. The Shaker's gone, the Tiny's gone, the Timbersaw gone first phase again. They're banning carry heroes on Monkey Kings. They think it's a carry left for stand-ins.
Radiant team pick.
But they do insta pick up this hero. That's a primal beast.
that is actually quite nice against the Bristleback. The fact that he is this like constantly applying break when he gets his eggs, it's like actually really nice. I mean this Bristleback hero just like fucking dies like shit when it's
Yeah,
broken.
they don't have a generally your answer to primal beasts is
5
like your
seconds
underlords or your
remaining.
dark willows, Mars, stuff like this. Things that'll like stop his charge and stop him from trampling around in fights for free. They don't have any of that. When he's trampling, he can't hit egg, but realistically, you don't want this guy to be hitting egg anyway. It is a pretty nice game for this hero, and it's honestly a super hype hero. I fucking love watching this hero play. Such
Yeah,
a cool hero.
I agree.
And now we will
You may
see.
now select your
Puck.
heroes.
So this is going to be a Bristle off lane, a Mag carry, and a Puck mid lane.
Mm, I'm not sure I'm down with the Puck, to be honest. I feel like because Spectre is going to rush Orchid, Visage can get one as well, and the CC that they have on the other three heroes. Ooh, I don't know. It might be rough for him, to be honest.
I think it's going to struggle in lane against the Primal as well. It does do a good job of kiting out his spells in the mid game before he gets a BKB with the jostling rift. He like cancels Primal Beast charge and stuff like this.
Oh, I like JP here, going for the seeing red facet.
All
Think that it's
right, all right.
bad. This is
Yes.
when people pick this on offlane, they at least from what I've seen recently, everyone is picking, the snot rocket
Yeah.
because they want to build some aura, they want to like help their team. Oh, he is picking it.
Oh,
He's
he
a little
switched
bitch.
it.
He's a little
Beta
bitch.
cuck.
Come on,
Yeah.
man. Gotta carry
No,
this game yourself.
not egoisto 1v9 ZXC mindset.
I actually think it's even. I think you do more. To be honest, I feel like every time I see people pick the snot rocket shit, it looks okay, but like it's not the like like you said the 1v9, especially
Yeah.
as well because he's gonna have the empower. Like the empower with the same red, he would hit very very hard.
Yeah, I rarely see it pop off. Who are you giving the draft to? Sunny Jim?
Mm, I don't know. I feel like Visage pick sus, Puck pick
Prepare for
sus,
battle.
but I'll give it to Monkey Kings overall. I think because I think this Primal and the Spectre being able to get the Orchid first against the Puck is really nice. But once again, though, they do have circles again on the side of standings. Like
Yeah.
if they did the circle with the Phoenix and then the circle is RP a circle? I'm counting RP as a circle. Then they can win fights off that.
Yeah, Coil is a circle as well. So yeah, they have circles. I think Puck is the only outlier on stand-ins where maybe they didn't get what they wanted. But other than that, I feel like every other pick they got in their role was just like they were like, yeah, give me that, and they got it, you know.
Stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
But
60 seconds to battle.
similarly on stand-ins, I've not seen Dara play Spectre much, but it's not a particularly complicated hero. JP
Ooh,
might be about
maybe
to
it's so fucked.
walk right into the middle of 5 heroes. I shot it up. Yeah. Not really a team that you can fight into early with this Visage. Probably being like the best runes
The
hero in the
battle
game.
begins.
Universal
Giving.
heroes are so fucking funny, dude. This range hero basically can just rock up to lane with 62 damage. Is that
Yes.
okay?
And he got first blood and he got the kill with his W, so he probably has like 2 braces on courier or something on Visage.
It's got an health or
1200
something
net
like that.
worth.
Holy fucking shit, dude. Yeah, nice fucking hero.
I didn't have that
It's,
net worth
it's
in 10
over.
minutes in my last game. uh,
Pilot
yeah,
problem.
mid, I would be curious to see. But end of the day, This Visage lane is going to be probably where all the kills are. Visage Tusk
Yeesh.
is not fun to play into at all. I think Phoenix can play into it actually with a bit of levels, but
Well, you got
it's
the
not going to be
goo
easy
level
getting
on
those.
Bristle.
Is that Chad or Cock?
I think it's kind of weird. I think it's like something you generally take when you can go for a kill and shoot someone down. You know, whereas like this, you take the spite level one because they can just like build up and like kind of like piss off the enemy carry or support or whatever. You know, I don't know. Seems weird, but it's not bad. You can see it was kind of like doing damage to Spectre anyway. So
Yeah, that should be similarly to Monkey King's lane. This Bristleback should also have an incredibly free time. He is actually tied up on CS with the Spectre right now, so not having as much of a free time as he could, but as long as they can get this camp unblocked, they should be sweet up here.
it's the first wave. They're warming up. You know.
Yep. 1k net worth lead already just because of this Visage gold is so funny.
Yeah, holy shit, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So we think Primal probably wins this lane, right? Probably has a pretty free time against Puck. He doesn't really give a shit about anything he does, right? As soon as he gets his bottle,
I would
he can just
expect
switch the same as
so.
spell.
I think Puck generally, at least conceptually, loses lane to tons of heroes just because his animation is like so unfun to last hit with. Charging now out onto Dara. It's very close to the tower, and they have the ice armor, so this is just going to be a resource trade. They are all taking quite a lot of damage. JP might fall to one more blast. Heisenberg doesn't get any bashes onto Sassy, so a little bit overconfident. No matter how bad Elena Spectre might be, he does have a lich.
Yeah, I kind of just got a bit overconfident there. Like making the plays before the Bristleback is level 3 is just a big mistake, to be honest.
Yeah, tag
You have
team
the
now out on Reese. Jesse James
We're
did
coming
the
back.
full dive! Okay, yeah, full dive now. Bicep for Morris. Also gonna get harassed up a little bit.
It's
They,
10-6 at least.
yeah, they might have the tag team up soon, but surely he'll be too close to tower. But they're actually going for the full dive. Maybe a little bit over cocky, but Voxo gets the kill first. So, you probably dust your hands and say worth there.
Yeah, not what you're looking for. I mean, the one thing you don't want in this game is Voxel getting a big lead in the Visage because he will kind of 1v9 on the ship.
Yeah, top net worth now on all three of the Monkey King's cores. Is this similar to what we saw game one?
Um, Not as much, to be honest. Not as big a lead this early. The lanes were a bit more static.
I would expect to see stand-in support probably move sooner, and
Oh,
this lane is quite far up, to be honest. Dara might get beaten into here, but the ice armor honestly just doing so much damage to Heisenberg. He does have the fruit.
it's level 3 now, JP. He can maybe
Yeah,
run him down
JP
with
might
this.
run down Lich here. Sassy's going to have to help him. He's got more Frost Blast. He's very slowed on JP. He's just going to die to right clicks. He's got no
Oi, oi,
points in
oi.
the Bristleback yet. He's bought raindrops now, so that probably won't happen again, but
Right, this
horrific.
level 4 or level 3 and Bristleback, the raindrops. This should be the time where he cooks in lane against the Spectre.
Yes, now, surely.
They just got aggressive too early, but I think still, regardless of like the CS difference and the level difference, he should be okay.
Yes, and even if this lane does go horribly, which it shouldn't, Bristleback's definitely a hero that can recover regardless, and is just like a ridiculously strong hero. He's not particularly counted in this game, outside of like Primal Beast Ags, which isn't going to come until like 35 minutes, so...
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I mean, one of the like bristles usually they recover from like ancient stacks and things like this, but you know with the snot rocket facet, you don't really take them so well. So it's you kind of need your lane to go better, and usually it does with this facet, you know,
yeah.
because you don't feed before level 4, but
They have to fight the odds.
mm.
Yeah, I'd like to see Spearbreaker as he is right now. He's gonna start to play for runes a little bit, get his puck involved. I think once you've ballsed up your top lane, you kind of just have to try and let JP recover with levels. They can't pressure him as long as he's not making mistakes, so I think this is the right call. Tusk is heading over to the mid lane as well to try secure the bot lane. He's got the charge out. Tusk faster fingers than Click though, he's got the arcane rune. Puck's gonna orb, but they have the charge. It overshoots a little bit, but he does have ult. Heisenberg has no charge, no bashes.
Desperately
Phoenix
trying to
TPs.
bash.
Yeah. Yeah, not the cleanest execution, but is enough.
Reese wants to go back in. Got the arcane rune. He's like, fuck it. I got spells.
A bunch
Don't
of
really need to take
punches.
the boost,
He's got the dive. They've got the charge still. Puck's gonna come
though.
back
Is
in.
huge.
If they have
Oh,
the jostling rift
no
here, it's
coil.
only level 1, so yeah, not gonna.
Oh man, he's like one creep off the coil. That's some pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, handyman now is level 7, so comfortably full level ahead. Avoxo's diving, Bicep for Morris who's only level 4. Magnus getting chased into his jungle. Phoenix is back now, so we'll be able to get him to chill out, but tons of aggression coming out in these lanes. Charge out now onto top lane. The Ice Armor's out. They're not going to be doing tons of damage just yet. Tusk is TPing. They're going to try and nullify this aggression from
charge.
JP. It's a beautiful chance to save the Lich, and Dara's trying to make a turn here. But JP's going to start building up stacks. If they don't get the kill onto Heisenberg, JP might clean up the Spectre. Here comes Primal. This is 4 heroes in the top lane now. Oh, poor JP, man. Just getting run around.
Heisenberg goes down as well to Tusk. That was able to dive him under the tower and take that kill.
Tough,
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
tough. Yeah, just nothing really going their way innately. There are plenty of things that, if they go in a slightly different order, stand-ins could get a couple of trades, could get a kill here or there, but it's just not quite working out that way currently. What spike do they need to actually get some to work here? Puck need to get involved, or wah?
I think they just need to chill out and not die to Visage more. And eventually they're going to have circles. They're going to have 3 very important circles in the RP, the egg, and the coil. And then they can fuck them up in fights. Oh shit, this guy's so slow.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Yeah.
under
Why is this
attack.
charge so slow? Does he not have boots or something in Heisenberg? What the fuck? Or surely he does.
It's probably just a level 1 charge, like probably like 1, 2, 2 or something.
Yeah, what the fuck? He's got boots and windless. He's just, I don't know. Okay, I just didn't know it was that slow.
Under attack.
Yeah,
Dire's top
hero's
tower
not very
is
good.
under attack.
Wait, does this here, it still has the innate, right? This XP thing?
Yeah, the lowest XP in the game gets more XP.
Radiant's bottom tower
Nice,
is
sure.
under
That would be him.
How's
Radiant's
that?
bottom
How's
tower
that? Not still OP?
Yeah, maybe it is. I hope it is. We'll see.
is under
I don't think so.
There-
This hero's not being picked.
They're swinging heroes through the gate here, watching JP hit this tower as they do the wraparound. Bristleback is
Holy shit, he's
in
dead.
deep, and yeah, he's getting fully trampled down. They're trying to chase down Click, which is surely not going to happen, but the aggression is so much right now. He resummons the bird, so they'll have the stuns back up if they have any slows. Heisenberg slows them down with the charge. Fire Spirits out onto a Voxo. Okay, it's they're heavily rotating for all of these, but they're getting what they want.
Radiant's middle tower.
Just have to cross your fingers and say space for Mag, I guess.
What is
Bristleback
this?
has
Yeah,
found
well,
himself in the middle of 5 heroes again. They've walked their way from top to mid and found him again. There's a step out onto the Spearbreaker under the tower. Won't have the damage to finish him. Avoxo's trying to get close enough Heisenberg's gonna be forced back to base. He's still level 4. Why isn't his innate not making him higher level?
Radiant's
I don't
middle
know.
tower
Can the
is
fucking
falling.
innate do something? Hello. That's okay. 14-minute rune. That's where it all comes back.
Yes. Reese and Sassy
Dire are
smoking
scanning.
out. They realized the Magnus has been left unchecked for a bit too long. Whoa, this Magnus, he's farmed for 3 minutes. Let's get
I
him. I mean, he's farmed for
think I'm
actually
Master
like
Madness.
2 minutes and he's gotten level 8. He's actually
Yeah,
they're
this hero
farmed
does
quite
farm.
quickly.
This hero farms so fucking stupidly fast. That's the one thing. He is going to die here though, by the looks of things.
Yeah,
Like
they've
almost 100%.
predicted his path. They see him. He's not going to be able to skewer out. The gaze cancels it up. They have the step out onto him as well.
Doesn't even have the RP leveled if you wanted to try some shit.
Yeah, pussy shit. I guess
He's
he
mode
acknowledges.
1v9 farm.
Yeah. What do you mean team fight? I have no team.
Which is like probably fine for Magnus. He's like fine. It's like whatever, like I'll have RP for when they come high ground. You know? I don't need it now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll have RP when there's 5 heroes to RP. Bicep for Morris, the clutch player. There's a charge out onto top lane just to clear the creeps. Nothing aggressive.
Nice. Good job, Pablo.
But speaking of aggressive, not really stopping.
Ooh.
Reese has found the puck. They've got the punch out. They've got the trample out, but don't really have the stun duration
Ooh,
to.
JP gets a solo kill on Sassy though. That's huge for his
Oh,
game.
that is nice. 500 gold and probably like a full level because solo kills are crazy. They're running the birds at Bristle, but just yoinking his farm. They don't have the damage for him. He's
Wonder what he's gonna get
honestly
in JP. He needs to get a fucking pipe up in JP, I think, and then they probably can be in a position to do something.
pipe shard. Yeah, they're actually feeling pretty big for their boots right now. Off of that one solo kill they got, JP's storming forward at Reese.
Could be Orchid now finish in Spectre though. If Puck shows at all here, like Puck can just go down. Puck might just die here if he shows mid. Do they know? No, they're being a little
He
bitchy about it.
did. Oh,
Wasn't bottom
they've
side.
done it down onto the Spirit Breaker bot lane. This damn innate kills him again.
He's so
Um,
yeah, like what the fuck? He wants to get experience points, but he can't because there's enemies there. Baited
yeah,
by the innate.
yeah. He did somewhat predict his predicament on Puck, and he's opted to rush the Yule.
Oh, he is going for the Yule first on Puck. Ooh, I feel like here might be a bit of a creep with this item build, but like he's
Yeah,
also
I
not
mean,
gonna die as much. So
he won't die, so maybe Coil will pay dividends in these fights. Feels like if he can just get multiple rounds of spells out, he'll get other items eventually, but well, it's been a long time since I've seen this hero not have a witch blade.
yeah, how do they do damage though? They probably need Magnus to do damage. Bristleback.
Tier 4 towers do good damage,
Mm.
so when they get there, they might run into some problems.
Yeah. It's not gonna buy a blink and buy some for Morris though. She's gonna get the harpoon, which is maybe enough the whole
That's the
aggro, to be
thinking
honest.
man's blink.
True.
He's going for the Lotus first on Jonathan on
Oh,
JP.
he's going the Dota Sama. Very clever build. And I
I
don't know
don't
if
know who that is, but
you've seen this. This
no.
is like some really high MMR guy who like in like all his pubs was going like Lincoln Sphere Glimmer Cape Shard on Bristleback, and then everyone started copying him.
Oh, it's the Glimmer guy? Okay.
Yeah.
3-man
Oh,
coil out, egg as well, but Spectre just dies immediately. The egg is getting focused out, dies as well. Holy fuck! What?
Radiant's
they're
What?
dead.
is under attack.
I mean, 4 heroes just died in like 2 seconds. That was crazy.
It's okay. As
Puck
soon as they have the
actually,
RP, as soon as they have the
Radiant's
RP,
structures are fortified.
that's where it all changes.
they have it.
Yeah,
but
but
he's
as soon as he wants to use
uses
it.
it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. He died in 1 second of puck there. I don't think he realized he was orchided because I don't know
Yeah,
if
he
or
had
may,
he got shotgunned.
yeah, maybe he didn't. Maybe the heals was in base or something. He didn't have it on his person.
He's gonna go
10K
back for
lead though.
the. Yeah, he's gonna go back for the Witchblades. 10k lead, 15 minutes. Big problem, I think.
I think so
But
too.
they still have their X Factor.
Hmm.
Bicep Femoris.
Mr. Femoris.
Magnus. Magnus Warrior. He's
Fat
uh
Mag,
he's
as they
taking
call him.
games as they do call him. In fact, I've been calling him that for a long time.
Yes, yes, me too.
The son of Magnus himself. Spellbreaker just walks past Risa in the jungle. Neither
Yeah,
of
this like
them.
Spirit Breaker's level 8 now. This is fucking broken. He's one level behind both of the enemy fucking supports, and he's having the worst
Yes.
game of his life. He's 0-3-0. Oh shit,
Yeah, only
217. Oh shit, this game's so fucked.
yeah, 2 kills to their name. They're trying to make it 3
Oh,
though. Charge out onto the Primal Beast
Spectre
and
goes
then
on
walk
a
away afterwards. Spectre steps
no
onto.
bicep.
Yeah, they're gonna turn out now. No, he's gonna
Oh,
TP out. Okay, all right.
a masterful TP from the Tusk player.
Yeah, 10,000 MMR points. So good at
That's what it gets
Dota.
you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. They're eyeing up the JP
they're on
now.
a JP.
Bristleback, pretty far forward. They've ice armored. The bird. The stun is off the mark. The shards are off the mark. The bird
Oof.
has dropped. Almost died. He tips Eisenberg. Yes, yes.
Does it?
Why did you try and charge me?
uh, why did he try them? Was he stupid? Thinking you could.
this this low life dares to charge me.
Maybe he can
Uh,
come back and say, "What the fuck? Is it pussy?"
Dire's top tower is under
okay,
attack.
they're maybe gonna just try and muscle up for this tower now. Again, not the best tower damage, but they've got the Visage, they've got the Soul Assumption out.
Radiant's
Holy
Very
shit!
far back egg,
Yay.
but they actually are probably still gonna hit this down. Voxel cancelled a hit to steal life speed from a life attack speed from a creep, but Phoenix dies.
Dire's middle
Sorry.
tower is
I think
under
that no, I think they missed the hit anyway,
Radiant's bottom tower
or something.
is
I don't know what
under
happened.
No, I think he turned to fucking steal attack speed from the creep with his Q and cancelled a hit.
Yeah.
But
Okay, we'll just dim him. I like that.
yeah. But yeah, it's pretty despair. Taylor, can you tell me, as the captain of the stand-ins,
Radiant's
what
bottom tower is
what
under
would your words of encouragement sound like right now?
Dire's
Hmm.
middle tower is under attack.
I'd say, play for the team fight. Play for the team fight in the high ground. We got RP. We got egg. We got coil. We skewer them out of coil. And like 5 heroes will be stunned for about 6 seconds, give or take, with all the spells going on correctly, and then we won the game.
Yes.
I mean, that is pretty much the only way they can win. I still don't think they would win the fight because of the auras, but they can, they can try.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Radiant structures
I mean,
are fortified.
Magnus
Dire's structures
hitting
are fortified.
in RP with Empower and all of the goo everywhere. uh, it'll be a lot of damage, and they
Is
might
he
be
being
about
back on
to.
back?
They're
You
gonna
want to
try
do
that
something?
now. They've got the coil out onto a Voxo. He snaps it.
Oh.
They've got the pipe out. They use the RP Lich Ult out onto Bicep Femoris. He's dying
Lich Ult is
pretty
eating them
fast.
up.
The Lich Ult is tearing them apart. Heisenberg's gonna fall. JP's gonna fall. It's not looking pretty at all.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think it might be
Has fallen.
I think it might be an early bad time for the side of the standings.
Yes. The sooner this game ends, the sooner they can sit round their round table and link their great minds and think how to win
Mm.
the next game.
and still all meet up in Belarus. I'm sure they're all there boot camping right now anyway at Pavel's place
Yeah, in Brest.
in Brest. He lives in a place called Brest.
Yeah, it's a real place. Brest.
It's kind of sick, actually.
Um,
This is
yeah.
this is this is the one part about when this bristleback build doesn't go well. Then he's Smith at 21 and he's just running around with a perseverance.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like this bristleback shit never goes well. This hero is like so contested, and it is strong, I know it is, but the goo build is so like lane reliant. I feel like I hate seeing my bristlebacks just have like a lotus and a glimmer cape.
Yeah, I agree. I tried this build once recently. I didn't like it. I think
Radiant are scanning.
the Chad seeing red build. I'm so fucking good at the game. I don't even need to see my enemies build. It's way better.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. Do you think young handyman is having a good time? You think he's gonna stay on the team?
I think he had a good time last game at least. He got a free Rubik game, and like as someone who likes to play Rubik, I imagine that's lovely. He's actually he actually hasn't even died this game either. Yeah,
No one
yeah,
has 2 and 25.
yeah. Only the noob supports.
Yeah. Yeah, flawless
Um,
games for all of the cores. These imprint scores are gonna go fucking crazy.
Goddamn,
Might even knock PK off of the top spot, or whichever imprint
no,
member is there right now.
no, Imprint. They're hard coded to be at the top.
Yeah. Alright, well, now onto the run and tell segment of the show.
Oh yeah, what we got?
Um, who is your favorite 21st century celebrity
Mhm.
racist? No, let's not do that. No,
Celebrity
that's TOS. No, that's TOS. You can't do
Is
that.
it?
Sorry, I forgot.
Wait,
It's gotta be.
no, wait, we're not being racist. If we're talking about liking someone that is racist.
Alright.
I mean, not liking them. I condemn. Obviously, we condemn all racism. But if I had to pick one, the best of the bad bunch, sort of thing,
Then it would be.
and it would be probably Blinks.
That's true.
That's why he left this team. Actually, he couldn't handle teaming with people that weren't white and Irish.
Blinks is a famous actor. I've seen his productions. He's actually very
Mhm.
talented.
He's very talented. Yeah, that's true. Actually,
That's not even a lie. And he's got a show coming up that I hope to see you all at. Reese now, blink out onto the perfect ice shards, onto JP, a Voxo, he's sending the birds out, the goose tags are building up. Darcy, he's gonna come in, huge charge out from Heisenberg, it stuns 2 of them, they're backing off now. Charge being channeled from Young Handyman, he says, get me in there chief, I want to make a good impression, I'm a stand-in for this team.
right?
Nothing happened.
That was almost really fucking cool.
Actually,
Why'd
nothing happened.
Spectre not come in? Spectre's ages and fucking Orchid and everything. Is he fucking stupid?
He's too busy getting auraed by Bicep Femoris, who has now been sharded up.
Bottom.
The shards have the shard on Reese, and he steps on him on Dara. Oh, that reflects how much I'd like Dara to step on me. Heisenberg, ult out onto Reese. He's not taking much damage.
They're gonna get their third kill.
Is he gonna have the blink? He blinks about 2 meters. He's got the solar crest out now. Spectre's gonna be demolishing the puck. Charge out, hits 2 heroes. The people's Chumpion gets the egg out with the Sunray. He's got the shard. They're gonna click it with everything they got. It's a team wipe for Team Stand-ins.
That was so cool. It was also cool. Prima wasn't even there.
Radiant structures
This fucking dog just standing. Can he do something? Hello?
are fortified.
Guys, you want to see my impression of Blink? Does nothing.
Guys,
But now he's hitting the tower.
with the
Do you
innate,
know what
very
his
good.
innate does?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does more damage to the building. He's like Lone Druid better, except he's a guy.
Radiant's bottom tower
Colossal. Just like
Oh, I didn't know what it was called.
Owen in real life. Sunray out doing quite a lot of damage. They're gonna bring down the Aegis on Dara. JP,
Perfect.
he's getting brought down very slowly, but they're not going to go into the base just yet. Can they bring them into the fountain? That's the only way they can do any damage. They're 2 dead now. They do have buybacks. Are they going to choose to use them for the second side? There's still a tier 2 up
Radiant's middle
on
tower
the
is
top
under
side, standing in between them and Mega Creeps. There's a skewer back onto a Voxo. Huge damage coming out. The goo is everywhere. Holy shit, I'm gonna goo.
JP gooning all over his game.
Yeah. Okay, they call it.
GG's called.
This was
Okay.
a GG. You're correct, JP. And I.
Radiant's middle
Looked
tower is
very,
under
very
attack.
difficult for the side or didn't. I mean, just fed quite a few early kills to the Visage and kind of let him run wild. And then, I don't know, I feel like the sports didn't really weren't able to get anything done. I was also, I think, that it kind of just griefed top lane a bit. I don't think he needs to, I don't think ever he should be dying like 3 times in like a Spectre lane on Bristleback. And then he kind of,
Yeah,
I don't think he ever completed an item, actually.
just a bit too aggressive, just a bit over the top. Um, Need to hold their horses a little bit. I think the idea was there with the draft. It definitely could have been executed had a few things gone differently. It's only the group stage, and seeding earlier just means they get to play more games. So not the end of the world. We have more Division One Dota happening on Sunday, I believe.
Two Irish Dota League games happening on Sunday. Let me go check real
Oh,
quick. The first
they're
one,
Div 2 and 3. Div 2 and
Div 2
3.
and 3. So we have Cobalt Camp versus the Void, 7 o'clock on Sunday, and we have Andy and the Archons Crab Stack versus Dan's Crusty Socks at 9 o'clock. So right after that.
There is actually another one that just hasn't been added to the schedule. It's June's versus It's the Team Secret Sunday at 8:30 p.m.
Okay, wonderful. We'll add that as well because I
So
kind
a
of
full
didn't realize.
back-to-back-to-back day from 7 till probably about 11 p.m. Don't miss that. We have a Discord which will be linked in the description, full of lovely people. There are several games happening every week. We are almost out of the group stage here of the IDL, and we will be into the playoffs to see who will be crowned to be the grand champions of the 3 divisions. So stick around and wait for that to happen. Thank you for joining us. I have been Moth, and this has been Taylor Feren, and it has been observed by my favorite watcher, and indeed the only watcher of the IDL, which is Anti Extreme. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, good job.
Alright, happy Valentine's Day, chat.
Happy
Thank
Valentine's
you.
Day.
Bye bye.